Hi, this is Ikanke from IkankeLive Inc., doing business as Tramas Auto School again. We just finished our setup video. Now we're going to move into pulling away from the curb. And I want to make sure, just to pay homage to those that helped me get to this spot. I didn't get here on my own, and, in a lot of different capacities. So, of course, thanks to God first, thanks to the family, and all my employers and students and staff members that worked with me, especially in the last 10 years, as a driving instructor. So I just want to give a shout out to Fusion, which gave me my start a little over 10 years ago. The original Tramas Auto School, where I started learning how to become a motorcycle instructor. I actually got my license through them in 2008. And when I decided to become a driving instructor, I said, you know what? Let me become a motorcycle instructor. And Tramas obliged me there. And I also worked with Blue Steel for several years. I learned a lot there, and I made a lot of lasting relationships there. And I want to thank MSS for their contribution. Without them, I probably wouldn't have been able to finish all the paperwork I needed to become the owner of the new Tramas, right? And I still have a relationship with them and will continue to work with them. So with all that being said, just know I didn't get here from nowhere, and whatever your goals are, whatever your dream is, remember, it's going to take other people and God to get you there, right? So moving right along, we're going to go over today how to pull out from the curb. So remember, last video we did the seat mirrors and belt. So today we're going to go over gear, signal, wheel, and observe. All right? Again, this is my son, and he's going to demonstrate the process of leaving the sidewalk, the curb, merging out into traffic. These are different terms that the examiner will say. They all mean the same thing. They'll say, when you're ready or when you're safe, you can leave the sidewalk, you can merge with traffic, whatever. All right? So you want to make sure you go through the steps. It's very easy to go through the steps. You just have to remember and follow the steps. And I'm not asking you to recite War and Peace. I'm just asking you to remember 4 to 5 steps. If you can remember 4 to 5 steps and repeat them, then this process is simple, right? And ironically, it's the same 4 to 5 step process you're going to use for parking and 3-point turns when we get there. All right? So now we're going to, you see this car is just a little bit too close in front of us now, so we're going to reverse a little bit, right? Make sure you put the parking brake down if you have a parking brake. All right? Then you put the car in drive, we're going to reverse now. So you put it in reverse and you look behind you. All right, so you see how my son is looking back. All right, we're in the snow and ice a little bit, so you could tap it lightly. Good, that's enough. All right, now, one step at a time. Gear first, make sure you're in drive. Signal, turn the wheel at least one turn, depending on how much space you have. And then watch, he checked his mirror and his blind spot. So the blind spot is back here through the back door window. Right? The mirror is the mirror. The blind spot is the blind spot. It's not the same, right? So now we're coming out and we're gonna turn this way. Nice and easy. All right, and now we're coming out and we're gonna drive straight. And that's gonna lead us to our next video. So again, comment, like, ask questions, subscribe. You always know when the next video is coming out. Ikanke from IkankeLive Inc., doing business as Tramas Auto School, signing off.